Early morning in Constantine. Trying to get to Annaba as quickly as possible, so just grabbing a coffee and then leaving. I was deciding between like probably going to Tunis tomorrow. Look at the city. No, I think this is a 2-day stop. It's just very relaxed. Got my hotel. We're gonna probably relax today, see Hippo Regius, which is a pretty big ruin that for some reason is not that visited. Getting here is a bit hard and not on most people's itinerary. It's mostly just a beach and mountain stop, and I don't like beaches that much, but I do like this. It's important to note that in all of Northeast Algeria, it's a very mountainous area. So you have the Amazigh presence, which is similar to Ghardaya, except for they're not Ibadis, they're Sunni as well, and a very different culture. Rubble look. English maintains the status as a language of cool. Let's take bets on whether that's a real Zara. Now that I'm in this beautiful city, what do I do first? I have to complete my long-standing mission of getting the cheapest knockoff Lacoste thing I can buy. 1,800 is the base price. My hotel asks for payment in dinars, which is normal. I go to change money on the street because I'm not a fool. I go and change my money. Guy does not even ask for an incorrect rate, gives me the right one so far, takes my money, then calls his friend, look, friend, I have Hollywood money, and like waves it around. Why does this hotel have mood lighting? This is bizarre. Right by the beautiful St. Augustine Basilica, you have this ancient city of Hippo Regius. You didn't think we were done with Roman ruins just at Team God, did you? Yet more beautiful mosaics and beautifully preserved statues here. That's a comedic actor. I think a big cruise ship of Americans or something came. I'm getting that question a lot. But get here before those become too common. So, Hippo Regius is a name. Bet you're wishing you paid attention in your Latin classes. Well, you shouldn't, because it's a Phoenician name. Hippo being port and Regius, I believe, just meaning royal. I think that was added by the Romans, but it's because the Numidians, Berbers, were using this place as a royal capital. So this is very important for Phoenician heritage. Hopefully in Tunisia we'll see Carthage, which is the biggest. But Phoenicians in general were traders in a lot of North Africa, some of southern Spain and Italy. Fascinating history, fascinating conflict with the Romans. Seeing the fact that this is marketed as a Roman run, you can guess who won. There's something about this that's so cool. Just the ancient Roman columns, and then like the most stereotypical like American apartment block there. Just kind of showing you how embedded Hippo Regius is into the city of Annaba. Tim God felt very sad. Like that's the death of civilization. This with a gorgeous church there. Kind of feels like civilization goes on. Also, can we appreciate just how green Annaba is? Like, coming from Guardia, this is the same country. Like, not inordinately far. Really shows you that, like, the Sahara starts quick after the Saharan Atlas. Because, yeah, you drive, like, 4 hours south, desert. Here, like, I don't know, Switzerland or something. Yet more stones. And, something that I think is another circular temple. Great preservation of a historic site. That's not a great place to fall. Finally, I think I got the ankle of the ruins in the basilica in the same place. Hike to get here, but this is the most impressive part of the city by far. So impressive that in a incredibly important Roman site, there are sheep. Hello, sheep. That's wild to me. They're just munching away. This is why you go to Algeria, not Rome. You're not getting this. You're not getting this experience elsewhere. This is absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, I love this. How to feel like you're a wanderer into an unknown land 101. Just put some livestock there. We got our little friends over there. I'm relatively sure this is a forum. too important. Too important looking to not be. We're going to the church next. And yeah, I'll see from there. I kind of want to go to a beach because Annaba is like, I don't know, the Miami of Algeria. So yeah, to continue on the theme of like this feeling like rebirth, goats kind of seal the deal. Like, yes, this is the ashes of dead like Roman Empire and dead Phoenician Empire and Numidian Kingdom, but there are still people that are farming the goats, tending the herds, and using the space, and also charging tourists very little money to enter. That's appreciated. What a nice guy. Just asked like whether a taxi or walking was more convenient, and apparently I just got driven and he didn't even ask for a fee. I paid him, of course, because I'm not a terrible person. But we're at the Basilica. You can tell this may have not been constructed by the Romans. This is the Church of St. Augustine, a Christian saint in like 344 who apparently spent a lot of time in Hippo Regius. The staircase is wide enough for one person, so if people are going in opposite directions, good luck. If you're brave enough to go up that ladder, please let me know. Less people here now. I'll re-record this in case the one on the roof was completely ununderstandable. So St. Augustine is the patron saint of brewers, of theologians, active in Hippo, formulated the doctrine of original sin. So that's a relatively controversial part of Christian theology. With how many times I entered the wrong entrance there, they must think I'm very, very stupid. You, dear viewers, are better able to judge that than they are. The second most convenient beach from Annaba and the first that is completely polluted. So, gotta just be seeing this. But you also know what I'm doing right now. This actually really reminds me of a lot of Hong Kong beaches, strangely enough. I don't think I have any videos from Hong Kong. Wu Kai Sha Beach Vacation. Definitely #1 beach in Hong Kong, not just an apartment complex. Shame because I started the channel when I was in Hong Kong and just never thought it was interesting enough to take videos of, and kind of regret that. But just the way like the mountains are and kind of the narrowness as well. Yeah, Hong Kong. The most expensive selection in the world to be found apparently on this beach, 100 dinar. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. It's normally like 50. Congo Road. I somehow don't think there's a pastry shop here. I think I was lied to. Behold, an Algerian apartment block. This place is called Zoom. I was whining about not doing exercise. This looks like a run to me. Just doing 1K. I just put it on Strava, 1K. I do 5K a day normally, or every 2 days. So it's not a lot, but better than nothing. Broke my 1K speed record, 3 minutes, 48 seconds. There's also a very loud bang, and dogs are going crazy. People aren't though, so probably fine. Well, another questionable choice of food? Maybe. Churros. Red by the med. Red. 250 dinar, way too expensive. About $1.25. One churros not horribly overpriced. Yeah, I'll give it a review. These are actually kind of fire. Very good. Better than the Mexico City scam ones. Let's eat these churros. I want to say, if you want to ever seem like a celebrity, run here. There are people running. There are no competent people running. No one doing a 3:48 1K like me. Not a great runner, but I'm okay. I got a lot of bon collages. I got a lot more people just horrified that I'm running in khakis. I've done worse. But yeah, it's a fun vibe out here. Did I only go here just to say Bread by Med? Yeah, I care about you, viewer. The boxes here say like need more tacos, but there are no tacos. Fascinating news from a shawarma shop owner. Did you know that America was discovered by Yemen? And all the Cherokees, all the Native Americans, they're from the Middle East. I don't know. To find food, it put me in this like apartment block. I don't think that this is it. I wanted to get a real restaurant. That would be wrong. We're going to Royal Shawarma and we're gonna be happy about it. So yeah, today is my last night in Algeria. Annaba, I probably will not be staying that much time in the morning. I need to get to Tunis pretty early, and especially with like, the border could take a while. But to truly get the send off, of course, I need to like maybe be a bit more an Algerian vibe. So yes, I did actually buy this. I look ridiculous in it, but I need to respect that. Anyway, I absolutely adored this country. I mean, just so much human kindness. Yes, I did get like ripped off on one taxi, and yes, like one random person in Gardia yelled at me for taking a video. But two bad apples versus the like hundreds of ridiculously nice interactions I've had. Like that amount of human generosity is so absurdly high. Travel to places like this. Travel to places where I think you are respected and respect the culture in turn. Like, learn a bit of the language, learn about the history of the places you're going to. But if you have that and you have the cultural context, like, I found it so easy to go to random taxi stops and ask people for help, to ask people like where to change money, and then get directed to a store, and then they give you a fair rate. Like 99.9% of the people were incredibly, not only just like okay and not problematic, but actively helpful. And so like that just makes Algeria fantastic. As well, like a continent, you see in the videos, like all the videos look completely different from each other. It's a country with the diversity of Turkey with no tourists, with currently no tourists. If they ease the visa regime, this will become another Tunisia and Morocco, and then it will still be worth visiting, but you will have like a lot more people approaching you to buy things, which happened to me literally once in the station trying to get water. So go. I have 3,600 dinar. That is about $15 worth. Not a ton. It's more, but we're undercounting. 3,000 go to Tunisia. Suddenly I have 600 dinar, $3. Bad. So I want to change money. The guy in Turkey was very helpful, but not so helpful when I changed my, just got US dollars there, because I only have $100 bills. I want to change $100 into $20 worth of Algerian dinar so I can eat, and $80 of Tunisian dinar so that I don't waste all my money on a non-convertible currency. That is apparently problematic because all the banks, for some reason, are closed, because even though they are operating, they don't have money, I guess? Like, I just want money, which is what a bank is supposed to do. But they don't. So they're a terrible exchange rate anyway. My hotel, it's fine. Find a man named Yusuf. I go to every kiosk, which they said there's a. I go, and they're like pointing me in different directions. Finally, I find the kiosk. Apparently with Yusuf. He's an asshole. Like, very, very, very just like, only dinar. No Tunisian dinar. Go back to my hotel. I was not sure if this is Yusuf yet. They're like, okay, find this kiosk. I go back to the house of this Yusuf. He rejects me yet again. This terrible man. But they say I'm with the hotel. So I say, oh, Yusuf, my friend, I am with the hotel. As if this 3-star hotel is gonna give me 5-star like cred with this guy. No, he just says, I don't have the money, and leaves. So I have $3 to live on today. I am deciding whether I'm going to walk to the Roman ruins, which is doable, but it's 30 minutes in kind of a bad road, or if I'm going to eat today. And I'm thinking that I'm going to like taxi to the Roman ruins, and I'm just not going to eat dinner. So, just have small bills, please. Do not get $100. $100 bills are useless. They are never good. Unless you are a criminal in an international like crime film or whatever. Dude, 20s. 20s are the universal currency. Also, euros are better than dollars. Here, at least. I still appreciate the guy who ran off and said it was Hollywood money. That was very funny. But I'm not going to do this on the street. It's too much money, and I'd rather not eat for a day than lose $80. Okay, this succeeded about too well. I changed $100 to dinar. because I think I can get Tunisian dinar on the border. If I can't, I have way too many, because for some reason, today is when I got the best rate of 220 dinar per dollar. So I've been scammed this whole time and thinking that 200 was the rate. Been scammed out of very little money, but it's still, that random clothing shop, you know the one. If you don't know anything, first step, go to some random old man. The random old man will tell you, like, the sitch. He'll tell you, oh, go to this shop, or it's in this area. Then go to shops and then chain random old men. You do not want anyone 18 to 25. They're suspicious. Just ask your question. He will tell you who to ask to actually resolve your question. Your goal is not a one-shot kill. It is like chaining people that look trustworthy enough. And you can really tell. I've never been scammed by one of these random old men. I've done this in Senegal, I've done this in Cambodia, I've done this in Sri Lanka. It's a kind of universal situation that random old men just like helping me. Maybe not you, maybe you're not a random old man type of person. They like helping me. So that's all I can transmit.